My name is Mark Wong, and I am a Forrest Fellow at the University of Western Australia. My research focuses on insect ecology and biological invasions. Specifically, I look at the diversity of insects and how different species interact with their environments, their roles in ecosystems, and how human activities may be impacting certain populations. I also look at how different species, specifically of ants, have been spread around the world accidentally by human activities and movements. For as long as I can remember, I have always been fascinated with insects. But specifically in my undergraduate studies, someone showed me what ants look like under the microscope. And I was instantly taken aback by this amazing array of shapes, sizes, and colors. And that's what got me interested to find out how different species of insects and ants might interact with other things in the environment and their roles in ecosystems. The Forest Research Foundation has provided me with generous financial support for my living and research here in Perth. This has really given me the time and space to develop and plan my own research, allowing me to build my skills as an independent researcher, which will help me to transition into the next phase of my career as a group leader. I originally was born in Singapore, where I grew up and did my high school. I then did my undergraduate studies in Canberra, after which I did my PhD in Oxford, and then I came back here to do the Forrest Fellowship. I recently completed the first ever study on the global spread of ants around the world by human activity. Surprisingly, we found that over 500 species of ants have been accidentally transported and introduced by humans to different parts of the world, including some really invasive species, such as the fire ants and Argentine ants. Importantly, we also found different parts of the world which were hotspots for invasive species and invasions to occur. This important information will help biosecurity managers better plan and safeguard against future invasions. I found it incredibly rewarding to work, live, and play amongst this vibrant community of academics, artists, and scientists at the Forest Research Foundation. I have made many wonderful friendships and also learned a lot through our fortnightly seminars on a range of topics across the arts and sciences. I believe my research can help scientists and land managers better prepare for biological invasions that might threaten our native ecosystems. But aside from that, I also believe that through my work on insects, we can gain a better appreciation for just the diversity of life that we have out here in our beautiful natural world. The Forest Research Foundation has been really important in fostering global collaborations, both in my and my colleagues' work. Through the foundation, we've been able to interact and meet many renowned scientists and speakers from different disciplines and industries. We've learned a lot about different topics such as being a leader in academia, how to plan your research project, and how to be an entrepreneur in science. And I found all these skills and teachings to be very enriching for my development as a scientist in my junior academic career. So in my research, I believe there is tremendous potential for better understanding and protecting our natural world through carefully inspecting the seemingly ordinary details in nature, such as the physical forms of animals, their diets, their behaviors, looking at how these things respond to human activities through the lens of ecological theory. I think that with the development of technology and big data, ecologists and scientists now have access to huge data sets that seemingly describe our natural world. But at the same time, the more that we look at the data, the more that we find out and realize we don't really understand the basic things that animals and plants are doing in nature. And that has really encouraged me to just get back into the field and revisit that childhood passion of collecting ants and observing what they're doing in the environment to really understand how whole communities and ecosystems might be responding to human activity and how we can better protect our ecosystems.